Hello, and welcome to Retirement Benefits, hosted by Monica Sider, our manager of payroll, and Candace Terry, that's me, your director of benefits. We put this together for those of you who are thinking about retiring maybe over the next academic year, or those who are retiring this year. We would have loved to have done this in person, but due to everything going on, of course, we're going to record this video and then invite you if you have any questions about anything. So let's get started. Okay, when do my benefits end? So all benefits will end on the last day of the month that you work. So for example, if your last day is May 20th, then your last day of coverage will be May 31st. Additionally, if your last day is May 31st, then your last day of coverage will be May 31st. So I just want to make sure that you're clear on that. If you have any questions about when your last day of coverage might be, please feel free to reach out to me. COBRA benefits. So COBRA paperwork will automatically be generated and sent to you from our new vendor, P&A Group, upon your retirement from Lindenwood. Some of you may have already received COBRA paperwork from OneSource Virtual. All of that will be transitioning over to P&A Group. Reason being, we did have a lot of administrative issues with OneSource Virtual, so which is why we're switching. We also wanted to try to switch by May 1st to ensure that we had a month of COBRA going before a lot of you retired and went into that, so we could try to work out kinks before your effective date happened on June 1st. For those of you retiring in May, for those of you retiring in August, it'll be September 1st, of course, and we'll be well on our way by that point. P&A Group is our third-party administrator who processes all of Lindenwood's COBRA enrollments. So all of your communication, your sign-up, and your payments will all be through P&A Group. I will be attaching some contact information for them as well. So you have that on how to log in, create an account. You can actually set up for direct deposit. I'm sorry, not direct deposit, but automatic withdrawals from your checking account, or you can just go online and pay them once a month as well. Their contact information, you can contact them at www.padmin.com. Their phone number is also listed there. However, I'm also going to send you some additional information with that contact information. COBRA coverage will be the exact same coverage that you currently have. The only difference is that you will be responsible for the entire premium and are limited to 18 months of coverage. And that is federal law. You can only get up to 18 months. There is one stipulation with spouses. So for those of you who have a spouse that may be a little bit younger than you, you turning, 65 or going on to Medicare counts as a qualifying event for your spouse to then jump on to COBRA for an additional 18 months. I know it might not make sense, but I'm happy to discuss with you personally if you have questions for that. Of course, if you are both of Medicare age and are simply wanting to stay on COBRA, it will not trigger an additional qualifying event for your spouse to get that for 18 more months. If you're both Medicare eligible, then you would both not qualify for that stipulation. But I do want you to know that it's out there. You do not need to participate in interactive health with COBRA since you will be responsible for the full premium. I have premium rates on an upcoming slide, but I want to make that clear that you have no more responsibilities with interactive health once you move on to COBRA. COBRA rates are subject to increases every calendar year, so I can only promise you what the rates for COBRA are going to be through December 1st, 2020. After that, if rates go up, then you would expect that your rates to go up as well. P&A Group would reach out to you. They have an open enrollment period every year as well, but that'll again all be done through them. Here are your 2020 COBRA costs. Again, these are the full premiums. So if you're an employee only on the wellness plan, you're only paying $146.99 a month. So it just goes to show you Lindenwood does pick up quite a bit of the tab on those medical insurance premiums. For the dental and vision insurance, your monthly rates will remain the same, except for a 2% administrative fee that P&A charges. I can tell you this is the fourth COBRA vendor that I've used in the past 6 years. They all charge this. It's another federally mandated thing, so there's no getting around it. But those would be your costs. Again, please let me know if you have any questions on those. If you are thinking of other coverage options, some of you may be eligible for Medicare and or Medicaid. If you're thinking about going on to Medicare, I would refer you to a group called claimmo.org, and it's a group called Claim. They're nonprofit, and they simply exist to educate people about Medicare and Medicaid. So they're not going to try to sell you something, which is why I advertise them. I don't advertise anybody who's trying to, where they have other motive. They exist completely for that reason. You can also research options on the healthcare exchange. That would be your only option for coverage outside of COBRA, Medicare, Medicaid, a spouse's coverage, or if you're going to another job. But you cannot get long-term coverage anymore because of pre-existing conditions. So the only other option is the exchange. Of course, if you just need coverage for like a 1 or 2 month period, we have private options through Jordan Krugman. He is a private broker that we work very closely with. I have received nothing but positive feedback from former employees who have used him, or incoming employees who need something, until their insurance becomes effective with us as a new employee. He's wonderful. I have an agent profile that I'll be including for you as well, but this is also his contact information. Ancillary benefits. So this includes life, disability, critical illness, and accident. These are all eligible for what's called a portability. So that means that you take, let's just say you have a $100,000 life insurance policy that you've taken out with us. You can take that with you. There is a form that you need to fill out and submit, and I have those to provide to you. Please just contact me for that so I can help go over it with you. The one thing, though, that I want to make clear is that costs are not guaranteed at the same group rate through Lindenwood. Because you will be carrying this on your own, it's not through COBRA. You'd be doing it directly through Mutual of Omaha. I cannot guarantee what your rate is going to be. It could be more, it could be less. Chances are it's probably going to be more because you're no longer on a group rate. And again, you just need to complete a continuation form, submit it to Mutual of Omaha, and all of the instructions for completion and submission are on each form. Again, I'm more than happy to help you with this. Okay, Medicare. I don't pretend to know everything, all of the ins and outs of Medicare, because I don't administer that plan. However, what I do know is that you will need me to complete one of these forms. If I haven't completed this for you already, please reach out to me. I already have it saved to my desktop. I will put your information there and email it back to you. If you have a spouse on the plan with you, you will both need one of these forms. I'll have to complete one for each of you. So moving on, a few things that I'd like you to remember. If you do not take COBRA or Medicare, then you will need an insurance letter from me. And it basically states this is standard practice. I have to ask for it anytime somebody makes a change to their benefits when it's not during open enrollment. It's basically a letter. It just says Candace Terry is no longer eligible for medical insurance benefits effective May 31st, 2020. If you have any questions, and then my contact information is on there. You will have to have one of those from me in order to get on any other insurance plan. These are federal laws. So I rarely see anybody not collect those because plan administrators are audited on these. It's no problem. I have a template. It takes me 2 seconds to fill out for you. Please make sure that your home and email addresses in Workday are updated. This is where all communication regarding benefits will be sent. Basically, we have a carrier connect between Workday and all of our insurance carriers. So this includes Cobra. And it's very important that all of those things are up to date so you get all of that information in a timely manner, because you have 60 days from your first date of Cobra eligibility to elect Cobra. It's a hard deadline. The, federal regulations, they're not going to care if you did not have the correct address listed with the employer. So it's extremely important that that information is up to date. Additionally, with the email addresses, you will need like your 1095Cs and W-2 information. We just want to make sure that you have, all of that, so we can help get you those things, in the next coming years. Coverage can be maintained for up to 18 months. I do reiterate that because I just like people to be aware of that. And Candace Terry, me, will remain your contact for benefits related inquiries. However, PNA will administer your COBRA. So if you have a benefits inquiry as far as like a coverage question or something like that, you can just email me anytime and I can help you with that. Otherwise, payments as far as how much time you have left on COBRA, all of that information will be held with the vendor. So now I am going to turn this over to Monica to talk about some of the retirement benefits as far as Tia Craft.
Hey everyone. What we normally get questions about on retirement benefits is all the retirees like to know what they're able to do with their accounts once they leave the university. So you do have a couple of different options that are available to you. The first option would be to just leave your money in your account with us, whereas you will not be able to make any further deposits into the account. Your money will continue to perform according to your investment options. The second option is to move your money directly into an individual retirement account or IRA. We do allow you to do that rollover. You would just contact TIAA and let them know that's what your plans are to do. They'll send you a packet of information to fill out and send back to them, and then they'll work directly with your new financial institution to move those funds between the two accounts. Your third option is to move your money directly into your new employer's retirement plan if you are going into some other new employment opportunity that has a retirement plan. And that would be just done as a rollover, same way. You would contact TIAA and they would send out a packet of information to you to fill out to move that between the two financial institutions. And then the fourth option would be to withdraw your money in cash. It's important to note with that there are some early withdrawal penalties depending on age, as well as taxation of that money is also included with some certain age requirements. It's important to remember that retirement plan decisions can be difficult. You don't have to make those decisions alone. You can call TIAA. They're here to help. The 1-800 number in the presentation here will get you to one of their knowledgeable reps, and they can discuss with you all of your various different options that you have, as well as help you navigate through the requirements of paperwork and things like that. I do want to let anybody know that if in your packets of paperwork it asks for an administrator signature, that would be me. I would be your contact for that. You can reach out to me, and I will get that paperwork signed for you and sent back so that you can complete your obligations to do whatever you would like with your retirement money.
Oops. And that being said, since this is a recording, if you have any questions regarding insurance benefits, please reach out to Candace Terry, C. Terry at lindenwood.edu. Anything regarding your retirement and or final pay would be Monica Sider, M. Sider at lindenwood.edu. We will also be including a video of the ins and outs of Medicare as an additional resource for you. We're planning on having a speaker come out and have this whole presentation for all of you. But due to the current circumstances, this was how we were able to do it. So we do apologize for that. Hopefully, though, it will still provide you all of the information that you need. And please reach out for help. Otherwise, we wish you well on your next venture. Thank you.